automatically empathetic with them, regardless of what we're doing to anyone else.
Right.
Be empathetic against with us.
Yeah.
You know,
Always see us as a victim, even when we're the villain.
Yep. Exactly.
And if you dare to not support us,
Oh, you're a terrorist too.
yeah, we're gonna label you.
Counsel.
Yeah.
Cancel you. Right?
You're seen as an enemy. Supporter.
Yeah, this is hard.
You know, it's really hard. Yeah. You're not with them. You're not with their agenda.
That's what Yahoo said. He said, everybody, all those businesses in America, people that are boycotting Israel, we're gonna boycott you. Pretty much saying, oh, we watching you.
Yeah.
We're gonna make sure that you go down to you. Make sure you get put out of business. You know?
Yeah.
That's why that nigga Floyd was like, hey,
Need.
Massa, I got you.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. I got you. Y'all need a private jet. Y'all need what y'all need.
Yeah.
They make that nigga fight.
Yeah.
Exhibition fight.
Yeah, man.
Like, man, you got $1 billion, you still can't sit back and chill.
Right.
Right?
Really? Well,
Niggas tucking their tails with them smart ass. As soon as they get to crying, niggas get scared.
the smartest person right now is who? Kanye. He said shit.
Well, he learned his lesson.
Yeah, don't say nothing. The best thing you can do is don't say nothing.
He's probably on his last warning, bro.
Yeah.
One more,
Don't say
and
nothing.
you going
That's
down.
what we're gonna
Yeah,
end,
I'm
bro.
switch on that.
You end up like that guy that was talking that shit last night.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga be in the
Judge,
hospital, fucked
yeah.
up. Nigga be a vegetable, man.
Yeah. He's been a vegetable. He's been on meds, all kinds of shit. So we already know. Hey, you think he dyed his hair? Somebody dyed that shit for him.
Probably that time
He
we was
didn't
up there
choose
with
that.
Trump.
He didn't choose that shit.
His handlers.
Yeah.
You know, letting everybody know that we got it. So I mean, the overall of everything that we're talking about is you got to wake up out of the distractions. And when these false anointeds show up, saying their angle on the story, you got to be able to have something solid, a truth, to be able to lean off of. And that's what we break down here. We filter everything through the scriptures. And as this place continues to collapse, we got to show you this is how it's collapsing, this is why it's collapsing, this is causing it to collapse.
Yep.
So to prevent yourself from going down with it, this is what you should be believing, praying about, and the actions you should be having, based upon the things in the spirit of this book. Okay? We got something.
I never
I don't
finished
think you
reading
finished. Yeah, I think he didn't finish that.
Second
Second
Come.
Back in 2nd Ezra 9 and verse 3 in the GMT, it says, there will be earthquakes, national rebellions, international intrigues, unstable leaders, and confused rulers.
Yeah.
When you see these things
All
happening,
them descriptions is by
you will know that they are what God, the Most High Power, Yahweh, has spoken about since the beginning of creation.
Yep. So at the end of the beginning, and that's why you got to know that he declared it to happen this way. In ancient times, that's why we was talking about the brother read Isaiah 34 earlier, and then we mentioned that it mimics Revelation 18. So he been talking about a place that he was going to destroy off the earth since way back then. Then in the end time, he revealed that it would be that same thing was yet to come to pass. Okay, so it's showing you that this isn't something that you ain't got to worry about. It happened thousands of years ago already. Now this is still in the works.
Just real quick, Ezekiel 12, starting at, I'm going to just read verse 25 in NLT. It says, for I am the Lord Yahweh. If I say it, it will happen. There will be no more delays, you rebels of Israel. I will fulfill my threat of destruction in your own lifetime. I, the sovereign Lord, have spoken.
I will fulfill the threat,
My threat of destruction.
my threat of destruction in your lifetime. That's why the books are open in this lifetime now to show you that he's going to fulfill it in this time. That's a sign, the fact that we got the answers out of the Bible. Now, how many hundreds of years have people been following Christianity and ain't got no answers out of this book about prophecy? Now we're all of a sudden prophecy can be spoken and lined up.
Plus, we know more than what the old prophets knew.
Exactly. It makes more sense to us now. How could you describe a missile in ancient times that can go from one end, shot from one end to the other? No way to figure that out until what year was that? The 60s? The Cold War is when that could be possibly attempt to be understood. Computers and the internet, you never get that uniform. I mean, you never get the uniform breakdown before the internet, before Apple or whatever.
I have Habakkuk 2 and verse 3 in the GNT. Put in writing, because it is not yet time for it to come true, but the time is coming quickly, and what I show you will come true. It may seem slow in coming, but wait for it. It will certainly take place and will not be delayed.
Is it
Habakkuk? Terry. It's not going. What's that?
Habakkuk, right?
Habakkuk, yeah.
Okay.
So that's the mindset of Jake, thinking that just because shit ain't happening, shit ain't happening.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Because they ain't happening to them.
It's not happening to them. It's not, taking effect on them. They may have to deal with a little bit of inflation, but it's not something they can't, handle. But it's going to happen, and it's going to when it happens. Like what I'm trying to tell you, it's going to happen fast, and you're going to wake up one morning, and you be like, "What the fuck?"
Hey, well,
or
when the C-19 was in China, I was in China. Fuck it, ain't no,
Oh shit, it's
other side of the world.
Oh shit, England got it now. Oh shit.
Within like 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, you were already locked down. Talking about you can't leave your house. Something that people thought never happened here, right?
They was busy mourning death of Kobe and shit.
Yeah.
They didn't think nothing of it.
I was just telling the brother, I saw a video that they were making that COVID shit jump through like frequencies, using frequencies. So if they had some China and they locked China down, how the fuck is it coming over here and here, moving so far when it's supposed to be locked down? It's spreading. But we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, but it just to show you, like the brother was going into, how you think that it's happening all the way over there, and you safe. The only place that you safe is in this truth. What is it? The secret place.
Yep.
For the Most High.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
The people have a normalcy bias.
Yep.
They think it's like trying to sleep on the train track. It's like, oh well, ain't no train here right now, so I'm gonna just sleep on it.
Ain't no train came down this track in 30, 40 years.
Yeah. It's same like in football. If you're not prepared for an audible, hey, then you're gonna get scored on. These people aren't even aware of the dangers and the hells to come. So when it hits them, hey, they not gonna have no type of reaction that's gonna be stable for them, because it's all gonna be out of impulse. You didn't lean upon your Habashim Yashar when it wasn't held fully. Hey, so now you're gonna be stuck out there.
It's like a boxer. You fighting and you bracing for a punch, because you know the punch is coming. But when you're not bracing for it, that's when you get knocked out. You fighting, you boxing, okay, boom, boom. You just standing up there, you're gonna get knocked out. And these people don't even have the ability to brace for what's going on. We're bracing right now by being in this truth and laboring in this truth and giving the warning and building up our faith.
The other brother out of Indiana, or the boxing brother. He said everybody got a plan until they get hit in the face.
Mike
Tyson said it, but he said it another way. Like, you people ain't prepared to get punched in the face, man.
They don't even know they're in the ring.
They don't know they don't know about the fight.
Okay.
Which is the point.
Yeah.
They don't know that this is about that you about to get hit in the face. You ain't did nothing. We know we're about to get hit in the face, so we in here training.
Yeah.
This is what this is. I know I'm about to take punches I'm about to fight Mike Tyson eventually. So let me go and start training now. And I know I'm gonna take some hits. These motherfuckers ain't even taking hits. They still watching.
You know what Jake thinking?
Chilling.
That nigga he ain't got
He ain't got no more. Shit, that boy Joe.
Yeah.
And they went easy. Yeah. Like for real, like it's coming. That punch in the face is coming, man. Okay? And they're gonna catch you unprepared.
It's gonna start with a punch.
Yeah.
It's gonna end with you being stumped out in the mouth, though.
Man. Right?
says when you come to serve the Lord, prepare thyself for temptation. So, at least in the Lord, you actually are preparing yourself for that fight.
Yeah.
You know, what did Apostle Paul say? We gotta basically, we have to fight. You know, this is a fight of faith. You know.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You should put on whole armor.
Yeah.
If you put on armor, you know you're going to war.
Right.
And also, one of the things that a boxer is like, it's like super essential. Is training for endurance.
Yeah.
You know, stamina, not quitting, not running out of strength.
Yep.
You know.
Let's get both them precepts.
I got
Somebody
a
get
quick
Ephesians 6. Somebody get 2 Timothy.
Can I grab this quick read?
You got it.
This is 2 Andrew 7 and 57. Says, then answered he me and said, this is the condition of the battle which man that is born upon the earth shall fight.
Yep.
That if he be overcome, he shall suffer, as thou hast said. But if he get the victory, he shall receive the thing that I say.
Yeah, how do you get the victory? You gotta prepare for the victory.
Yep.
It was funny. This saying keeps coming up. It's two of them. Failing to prepare is preparing to fail, and perfect preparation prevents poor performance.
Yeah.
So this is the two things that we're doing in this. We're trying to perfect our spiritual performances, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that they don't catch us unawares, like it's gonna catch others unawares. That's why putting that armor on is so huge. Hey, when you watch these older movies, like if you're a knight, you know how long all that chainmail and armor takes to put on? You know, but do you know that you have to be able to walk around with that shit, be strong enough physically before you ever put it on?
Right, they would have to train with that on.
Yeah.
What's the point of training with it, not training with it on, when you're going to need it in battle? Like,
To move with it on.
like for example, like you see how they have the football players do all the 40s and shit. They need to train with the shit on versus, you know what I mean? So, cause you're not going to be able to know how to move if you ain't, like, kind of like King David with,
he chose not to
put it on. It's like, I haven't been,
Back when I used to play, organized sports, it was the same that my coach used to say. They practice how you play. Like, don't be practicing bullshit and then expect the game after the
turn it up.
game.
We just said that. They really believe they can just turn it on.
the thing about a lot of things that go all out in practice, when the game comes, it's easier.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's real.
Yeah. That's why them practices gotta be tough. That's why this affliction that we go through now is already tough, that we're being prepared for that. You have something right now? You want to get us hit the precept?
I just want to read something back of the brother because the brother spoke on endurance. Matthew 24 and 13. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So you got to endure all the way through to the finish line.
So hit that Timothy's, do the hardest. 2 Timothy's 2.
You can't retire from the truth and then come out retirement.
You think you're just gonna be in championship shape?
Don't work like that.
Hey, somebody was good with Arenas actually. He was talking about how different the league is now. He said all these old niggas that played in the 80s and 90s, they think they can just step in the game today and play this. It's a highly different skill. It's a different game now. Now the toughness, okay, that makes sense, but do you have the skill to not play against that team?
Right.
It takes a lot more skill. These motherfuckers are huge. Giannis is standing on this fucking court. Wembanyama and whatever is on. Some shit.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So how? But we put them defenders as spiritual Satan and the devil and Esau and all this shit that you're gonna have to go against in the truth. How you gonna be able to operate around all of this stuff? You gotta be able to play the game as it's played now, against what's going on in these times. That was it.
That was it.
Okay.
Oh, he had Timothy, right?
No, let me hear this, then we'll get to Timothy.
This is 1 Peter 1 and 13 in the NASB 20. It says, therefore prepare your minds for action. Keep sober in spirit. Set your hope completely on the grace to be brought to you at the revelation of Yahushua Mashiach. So that means basically, get your mind prepared for all the manifold temptations and all the things that's going to come with, the straight gate that we have to go through before we enter into the kingdom. What does the scripture say?